I am about to climb the tallest mountain in Greece, Mount Olympus. You can do it in a whole day if you like really hustle, but I'm just gonna not do that. And I'm actually gonna stay at a little refuge that's halfway up the mountain. You can actually make it a bit easier by either getting a taxi or hitchhiking partway up the mountain to a car park, which is where like the trail properly starts. And I was like, okay, maybe I'll do that. But then I thought, you know what? If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. So I'm using maps.me to make sure I'm on the right trail and not going off into the wilderness. So it's telling me that 6 hours to the car park, and then from there it's another 3-ish to the refuge. I think it's a lot of up and down actually, which really annoys me. Like if I'm going up, I don't want to go back down and then have to go back up, you know? So the maps aren't super helpful, to be honest, but the trail is apparently pretty easy to just follow, and if you've got an app, it makes it even better. So I've got some snacks, I've got my iced coffee because I'm basic and I can't go a day without one. I went to a bakery and got some breakfast. I am ready for this. Bring it on. According to ancient Greek legend, Mount Olympus was the home of their 12 gods, and Zeus was the king of these gods, and he would sit at the top of the mountain on the peak and he'd hold these meetings with all the other gods to decide on the fates of the humans below. So this trail from the town to the car park is actually really lush and green and beautiful, and it goes alongside a river, and it's actually pretty empty. There aren't that many people doing the hike because a lot of people just drive up. And you'll find like a number of waterfalls and little places to swim along the way. There are also a few little monasteries and churches and even a couple of religious altars as well. Oh my god, the car park, I made it. Whew. I'm going to tell you, that was not easy, but now I can sit here, I can refill my bottle, just chill for a little bit before I do it all again, go up even further. Okay, so I am at the, what's it called? Hang on. I'm at the Prionia car park, and there's like a restaurant. You can fill up your water bottle with like the freshest mountain water. It tastes so good. And then from here, apparently another 4.5 hours uphill to the refuge that I'm staying at tonight. Although I reckon I can probably do it in 3.5. I'll give it a crack. I mean, I got up here an hour and a half faster than this map told me I would. So yeah. Alright, so I started here. I came all the way here. Actually, that's quite far. Good for me, I'm proud. And then I'm going here, which doesn't look that long, but I have a feeling it's gonna be all uphill. And those are the other 2 refuges, or 3 refuges that you can stay at, but this one's, I think, the most popular, and that's where I'm going. My legs hurt, I don't want to keep going, it's gonna be all uphill. Oh. Let's do this. It never looks as uphill on camera as it does in real life, but let me tell you, this is steep. Okay, so I'm low-key dying, or like high-key dying. I've still got a couple hours to go, I think, but this landscape is amazing. It's insane. I just keep having to like stop and remind myself to look around and like take it in. It's so good. All right, last little bit. I can do this. Oh my god, I made it. I am inside in my refuge. I just got here. I've got my bed. It looks actually like pretty comfy, I'm not gonna lie. They have like a full menu here. I'm gonna go have like a giant bowl of pasta or something. Oh, I've never been happier to just like be somewhere, you know. And then I'm gonna get up at 6 a.m, watch the sunrise, and then do it all again. Yay. This refuge is actually pretty great. It's kind of better than I thought it would be. Like, it's got comfy beds, it's got heating, it's got like big fluffy blankets, it's got showers, although the water is cold. The toilets are squat toilets, but they're still super clean and nice. They've got like a huge menu of food, they've got lots of snacks that you can buy, and it's like a real insulated building. It's not just like a shack. I really like it. And these are the views from the deck. Pretty good. Look at this mountain of spaghetti bolognese that I just got. It's like as big as the mountain that I just walked up. I'm so happy.
The next morning.
Good morning. It has just gone past 7 o'clock. I've had 2 cups of coffee, I've had some eggs, and I've had a muesli bar, and I am ready to climb this mountain. Okay, so apparently to get to the top it's gonna take me 2 hours or so. And like once you get up there, there are actually like quite a few different peaks that you can do. So the main peak, like the highest peak, actually I'm just gonna stop for a second so I don't like get out of breath real quick. So the top peak is really difficult to get to. You kind of have to climb up this slope that's like this, and it's all loose rocks. So I don't know, I kind of want to do it, but also everyone has been like, you probably shouldn't because you'll probably die. Then there are like 2 other smaller peaks that you can do. I think the second highest one is only like 5 meters lower than the scary one. So I think I'm probably just going to do that, but we'll get to the top and we'll see. I'm almost at the top. I think I've got like 45 minutes, maybe even just half an hour to go. But oh my gosh, I'm really regretting that coffee because I really gotta pee. But it's just like flat open rockland, so anyone will see me. There aren't that many people around, but I just know that as soon as I pull my pants down, someone's gonna come around the corner. Struggles.
I don't really care about your candlelit movies. See rose petal bath, medium ring. The same sheets, I don't wanna hear about you and Mr. Perfect and the way he rubs your feet without you asking. Was I asking? I don't wanna know how he kisses you right, or the way he holds you up against the wall like Starry Night, or yeah, oh my God, he really wants to marry me. He knows how to cook and he's taking me to Italy.
I'm like technically at the top now. I could stop here and go back down and call it a day and still be like, I made it. But there is like one other little peak I can kind of walk to, and it's a little bit higher. And you know what? I think like I'm gonna do it. I've made it this far. I may as well do another hour, I guess. So this peak here is mid-across, and you basically have to like scramble up loose rocks to the top. And if you fall, you really fall, like you'll just slide right down. So I'm not gonna do it. Holy shit, I did it! I made it to the top. It's pretty nice up here and there's no one else around, so it's quiet and peaceful and lovely. I'm just so pooped. Is this a weird angle? I feel like I'm like right up in your face, whatever. Anyway, I made it. I am at the top. I'm so proud of myself. Like, it's really high, especially looking down at how far away I've come from. Wait, does that sentence make sense? I don't know, I'm tired. So I'm gonna hang out up here just a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna start my descent back down to the refuge, maybe stop there for a little bit and then walk back down to the car park, where I'm gonna try and get a lift back into town because I am not gonna walk another 6 hours once I get there, let me tell you that. And like, if you're Australian, you're probably watching this being like, oh my God, do not hitchhike, you're gonna get murdered. But in Greece, hitchhiking is so common and everyone here is like super like happy to give you a lift wherever, especially here. Like every single person who's leaving that car park has to go down to that town, so everyone is super keen to give you a lift. And I think like 90% of the people who do this hike end up hitchhiking back to town, so I'll be fine, fingers crossed. So if you're interested in actually climbing this mountain, I've written like a little article with a little bit more practical information on like how to do it and etc, etc, and I'm just going to link that in the description below, because I know that it is kind of hard to find a lot of info online, so don't worry, I gotcha. Honestly, this was such an amazing experience. It was something I really recommend. I think a lot of people come to Greece and they just like go out to the islands or they just go to Athens, but like seeing the nature was really, really cool. So yeah, highly recommend. Pretty easy to do. Yeah. All right, bye.